It's Tuesday, May 5th, 2026, and I just watched an AI-generated grocery poster try to sell me canned corn with human eyeballs. So yeah, we're doing great. This is Blue Lightning Daily. I'm Hunter.
And I'm Riley. And yes, this entire episode is cooked up by automation. No humans were harmed in the making of this pod. Emotionally? Debatable.
Today's big story is actually a legit "this changes my day" update. Kling 3.0 and Kling 3.0 Omni are now inside Adobe Firefly as text-to-video options.
Which is Adobe basically saying, you like good video models? Cute. Pick your engine from the dropdown and stay in our house.
Exactly. This isn't "look at our shiny new model," it's "we ship creative for a living," so they're removing the workflow tax. No more generate in one tab, download, rename, lose it, re-import, then pray you grabbed the right file.
The which MP4 is latest roulette? A classic. Like final, government really final, use this one bro.mp4.
And if you're already living in Creative Cloud, Firefly is becoming the hub. Generate in Firefly, then push into Premiere to actually edit and deliver.
Okay, but hold up. This is bigger than Kling. This is Adobe turning best model into a menu. Like, models are interchangeable. Workflow is the moat.
Yeah, its best workflow wins. Adobe's betting creators don't want to build a Franken pipeline with 7 logins and a prayer. They want the boring parts to just behave.
Meanwhile, the rest of the ecosystem this week is basically yelling the same thing, just in different accents. Like we talked about Gemini Canvas recently, chat isn't the product, the artifact is the product.
And Gemini notebooks too. Persistent spaces, context stays put, less rebriefing every session. The trend is tools are shifting from answer machine to workspace.
And on the Adobe side, they just dropped that Claude connector thing where Claude can orchestrate Creative Cloud workflows. That's the same energy. Less clicking, more shipping.
Totally. It's like Adobe is building a little command layer over the whole suite. And now, with Kling inside Firefly, the generate part joins that same assembly line.
Which is why I'm not letting you get away with calling this just a model update. This is an ops update.
Fair. Now, creator-wise, Kling's reputation has been motion quality and consistency. People notice when Gen video fails because the subject turns into soup mid-pan. Kling 3.0 is trying to reduce that.
The melting camera move is so real. Like the scene looks fine and then the model is like, anyway, what if physics was optional?
So the question is, Kling 3.0 versus Kling 3.0 Omni. How should creators think about that inside Firefly?
Omni feels like director who hates surprises mode. Like, you're not just vibing, you want continuity. You want a specific shot intent to survive the feedback loop.
Yeah, Omni sounds like the one you pick when the client is going to have opinions. And they will.
They always do. And it's not even the client, it's like the client's boss's boss who watched half the cut on their phone with the brightness at -10.
So what's the first real production step that gets less annoying here? For me, it's approvals. Because you can generate drafts that feel closer to motion boards than immediately start cutting in Premiere.
I'm going to say versioning and collaboration. Teams die by handoffs. If the assets stay in Creative Cloud context, you're less likely to have the cursed Slack thread like, is this the right one? Wait, which folder? Can you re-upload?
And agencies pitching concepts. Motion drafts matter. A moving concept sells better than a static frame. It just does.
Especially for social performance teams. They don't need one perfect clip, they need options, variants, different hooks, different vibes. Firefly plus Kling makes that loop faster.
Okay, but Riley, where does this still faceplant? Because it will.
Thank you, yes. The faceplant zone is continuity under revisions. Like, you generate a clip, everyone likes it, then someone says, can we just change the product color? And suddenly you're 3 generations away and nothing matches.
That's where Omni hopefully helps stability while iterating. But you're right, the one tiny change spiral is where AI tools go to die.
Also, color and finishing. Like, you can draft inside Firefly, but the second you need brand-accurate color, consistent grain, matching exposure across shots, that's still Premiere land. Human eyes, scopes, the whole thing.
And audio is still a separate truth. You can have gorgeous video, and then the sound is like it was recorded inside a laundry machine.
Speaking of audio and truth, we have to talk about that viral AI prank story, the fake news broadcast where the husband made it look like he was a wanted fugitive.
Yeah, everyone's laughing, but also, at a certain point that's not a prank, it's a domestic psyop.
Right. Like, it's funny until someone forwards it to their group chat, and now Aunt Linda is calling the police.
So for regular people sanity-checking video now, slow down, check for original sources, look for inconsistencies in lower thirds, station branding, audio cadence, and whether any real outlet posted it.
And if it spikes your emotions instantly, fear, outrage, panic, that's your cue to verify. The algorithm loves adrenaline.
Which ties to our other weird news. Researchers saying AI can get brain rot from excessive training and start outputting nonsense.
Honestly, relatable. The human equivalent is doom scrolling and Slack. If you train your brain on garbage inputs all day, you will also produce garbage outputs.
That's painfully accurate. And then we've got developers blaming AI for buggy code instead of interns.
The dog ate my homework, but make it the model wrote my merge request.
It's funny, but the real creator takeaway is accountability. If you're using AI in production, you still need review gates. Someone owns the output.
Exactly. You can automate work, not responsibility.
Back to Adobe for a second. If I'm an in-house creative trying to be pro-AI but not delusional, what governance question comes first?
Traceability. Like, can we track how this was made and what tool produced what asset? Adobe keeps pushing content credentials for that reason. Brands want receipts, not vibes.
And permissions. Who gets to generate? Who gets to approve? Who's allowed to export finals? If you don't set that up, AI video for the team becomes AI video chaos for the team.
And then you end up with that canned goods poster situation, the one with the human-eyed vegetables and slogans like, taste the future in every bite.
I hate that I can picture it.
I love it. I'm sorry. It's giving Uncanny Valley, but make it marketing. And low-key, I do think that aesthetic becomes intentional. Like, authentic becomes slightly cursed.
The worst part is you're right.
So, practical advice for creators using Kling inside Firefly? Treat it like drafting. Generate options, pick winners, then do real editing in Premiere. Don't promise the model will nail the 5th revision without supervision.
And choose Kling 3.0 when you want fast iteration and good motion, and Omni when you need more directability, continuity, and less chaos across takes.
Also, keep a human in the loop. Not because AI is bad, because shipping is real, deadlines are real, clients are real, and models are moody.
On that note, shout out to the Sadbot chatbot that apologized for being too funny.
That one took me out, like, sorry for the joy, I'll go back to being a spreadsheet.
All right, that's the episode. Thanks for hanging with us on Blue Lightning Daily, fully automated, slightly unhinged, and somehow still on topic.
Go check out bluelightningtv.com for AI news and updates that actually matter when you're trying to ship.
And subscribe. Because if the canned corn poster learns to generate video inside Firefly, we're going to need witnesses.
Catch you later.